Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Nothing quite beats a delicious egg for breakfast. And most of us are familiar with hens and what they can produce. But it's quite amazing to think that many other animals lay eggs as well. And in different ways. From an octopus weaving them into strands to 10,000 laid by an eel. Here are 5 ways that animals lay eggs. Isn't nature wonderful? Number 1, wolf eels. Eels may not be the most attractive animals in the kingdom. But their egg-laying and baby-rearing process is akin to a love story. When 2 wolf eels love each other very much, they get together and mate for life. The female gets quickly to work, creating a den, then laying 10,000 eggs within it. For the next 13 to 16 weeks, both mama eel and papa eel will take turns guarding the eggs. They will then wrap their bodies around all their eggs to make sure no predators can get them. Before the babies hatch, only one parent will go out to be fed. And then they swap over. It's like an everyday human parenting relationship. Once they hatch, the baby wolf eel are truly beautiful. They are a vibrant bright orange shade with purple coloring. But then become gray and brown once they reach adulthood. Believe it or not, the wolf eel isn't actually an eel at all. They are fish. They have pectoral fins behind their heads, which is not something that your average marine eel has. Essentially, they're just long skinny fish. Number 2, octopus. For the most part, octopuses are solitary animals. They live isolated and short lives, which means they generally only have one shot at parenthood. So they do their best to get it right. You can go as far as to say that octopuses are great parents. To improve their chances of carrying on their life, they don't just lay a few eggs, but thousands of them. Imagine trying to care for thousands of infants as a parent. Her idea of a nightmare. Once she lays her many thousands of eggs, mama octopus will then spend a long time weaving them together in strands. Everall, how can she possibly hope to care for all those eggs separately? For weeks, months, and up to a year. She'll then dedicate every waking moment to protecting them. She'll make sure they're aerated and free of algae. To do so, she'll clean them with her suckers and gently blow water over them. During this time, she barely has time to eat, much like human new parents. Then all at once, her beautiful babies hatch, ready to carry on her family line. Number 3, corn snake. Corn snakes make lovely pets, and with the right setup, they can be as rewarding to own as the average domestic dog or cat. They're also an intriguing pet tone because of their reproduction cycle and how they lay eggs. Female corn snakes will lay 1 or 2 clutches of eggs per year with around a dozen eggs. However, some can lay as much as 3 dozen in each clutch. They base their mating schedule around the seasons, but it can differ depending on whether they're in captivity or in the wild. An ovulating corn snake can be easy to spot, as she looks like she's been well fed. But the bulge is soft to the touch. When she's ready, so is the male snake. Once the mating process has been victorious, she will become pregnant. Pregnancy lasts for around a month and the eggs will hatch within 2 months. So if you own a corn snake who's getting ready to lay eggs, then prepare a nesting place with warmth and dampness from moss. She'll then take care of the rest on her own. Number 4, horn shark. Horn sharks are not a sea creature that you will often come across in the ocean. They live on the sea floor and are a type of bullhead shark that hang out in rocky reefs, crevices, algae beds, and caves. Young sharks, however, tend to live on the sandy bottom of the ocean. Orange sharks feed on snails, crabs, sea urchins, squid, fish, and sea stars. Those aren't entirely unique facts, but we will tell you. What is unique: how they have very young. While most shark species have live young, the horn shark lays eggs. They will lay 2 distinctive-looking spiral-shaped egg casings every fortnight or so between February and April. Their eggs are camouflaged in their coloring and texture to make them less obvious to predators. Within 6 to 9 months, those eggs will hatch. The babies then follow on the same habits and lifestyle as their parents. They are inactive during the day, active at night, and have a brown or gray body with dark spots. Their head, unlike many other sharks, is short with rich dyes and 2 spines, dorsal fins. Number 5, crocodile. If you thought birds and snakes had an interesting egg-laying process, then waiting to learn about the mighty crocodile. The mating time can differ between all species, but they tend to share the same methods for laying eggs and caring for their young. There's around a 3-week development process for eggs laid by American crocodiles. Saltwater crocs, on the other hand, will take about 6 weeks to develop their eggs before laying. Crocodiles can lay up to 90 eggs during this process. In that time, a few notable things happen to their eggs. Once fertilized, they form a thick albumen around the yolk. This is held in shape by a leather-like membrane, which then has a shell forming around its outside. The embryo then starts to develop in the build-up to the impending egg-laying exercise. Mama croc will started looking for somewhere suitable to lay her babies. She may build a partial nest or even dig a few trial holes. Then she'll lay her eggs at night, bypassing them through her cloaca. Within 40 minutes, she'll lay all the eggs, cover them in the hole or nest, and let them incubate. During the 65 to 95-day process, she'll remain nearby to keep them safe. So which one of this creature surprised you? Let us know your comment down in the comments section below. And don't forget to give us big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.